Hi all, we've come over to Stockton again, and I just like to mix it up a little bit. I think more often than not, I mean, it's just a good road to really open a car up on. Today, you know, I've seen these around, but this is the first one I've had, and it's a real head turner. It's such a good looking car. This is a VW CC coupe. Now they call it a coupe, but it's actually got 4 doors, so it's a 4-seater, so perhaps that might be the reason, but definitely 4 doors. But it's just a glamorous car. It's a nice car. This car's only done 60,000 kilometres, so it's like the guy has just not used it, but it just motors beautifully. It's awesome. It gets along wonderful. It's great on fuel, heaps of power. But I guess, okay, so specifically this car, full service history, obviously, both its keys. And another thing, I was actually talking to a guy about this today. You can generally see if a guy or an owner has looked after his car by the tyres he buys. Now, this guy has got 4 almost new Pirelli tyres on his car. Not a cheap option, not a cheap way to go. You can buy tyres for half the price you pay for Pirellis. You pay premium for Pirellis and they're a good tyre. This guy's done that, if you know what I mean. And it shows the rest of the car. It's not a mark on it. Beautiful, beautiful car. Front and rear parking sensors, all of those things. But what does it for me with this car is just how good it looks. It's a good looking car. Beautiful, very, very quiet on that road. Full leather, obviously. Let me just slow down for this roundabout, and around we go. If you're not looking for the run-of-the-mill, this is your car. It's a handy size. It's a good daily drive. It's a good cruising car. This is a car that you just jump in and you just drive. But you can feel it up that hill, but just effortless. I've got a lot of time for the brand. I think the VW, they own a lot of different manufacturers these days, but they do build a good car. There's no question about that. And it's one of the things I've noticed, I guess, with the European stuff, as they get a bit of age on them, and the build quality's still there. Do you know? With all due respect to some of the Japanese stuff, I've looked at some Japanese and Korean cars with a couple of years on them, and it shows that they don't age well. These cars do. It doesn't, you know, a few years use doesn't affect them like it does the other cars, and you pay for that. I mean, that's cool. But you know, if you get that longevity, you know, you might save money on buying, you know, your Asian car, but you're just not going to get the use out of it. They're disposable. I mean, and that's fair enough. That's maybe we're in a disposable society. You know, I'd like to think that I get good value for money, and I get, you know, the stuff that's going to last, and these last. So again, call me anytime, please. More than happy to pay for an airfare if you want to fly from interstate. Fly here, won't cost you a coin, and I'll pick you up at the airport, drive the car home if you wish, or we can put it on a truck. Either or, you know, I'm happy to work with you. But this is a very, very good example, and 60,000 Ks, it's done no work at all. You'll see a few of them around with 100,000, 120. Get the use out of them, guys. I mean, most people do 15,000 Ks a year. I mean, that's 4 years driving. You know, so you may as well buy a car and you can get the use out of it. Thanks again, everyone. Bye.